Giants are going to take possession of the football. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Throwing, Jones. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Commanders are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 2nd and 9, Heineke. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tay Crowder, and the Giants are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance, knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Barkley inside handoff. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The 6 DBs on the field for Washington on 3rd down. Now Jones. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Gano's kick is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake, Heineke. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They go play action. Now Heineke. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this 1st quarter. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd and 11 now. Jones. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Golladay. Jones to Golladay, 1st down, Giants. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Barkley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Jones. That's going to be caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 19 yards that time for number 19. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Let's go now. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Heineke. Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Heineke taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Curtis Samuel, 78 yards. And the Commanders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And leading 10-7, and they may just want to get this to the locker room. Jones throw taken in by Slayton. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Jones throwing on fourth down. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive? They only needed that 1 yard going for it on fourth. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the first down, but they decided keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, that decision paid off indeed. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. Gano's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
From the 10. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Looking to throw. Jones. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. Jones. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick six for a Washington touchdown. Well, the offense, Charles, they were flirting with disaster, already backed up deep in their own territory. So the interception and the pick six ensued. That was a big play.
It certainly was, and the short field gave him the rare opportunity to take it all the way back and quickly. And once he saw that he had open field, there's no way he's going to let that opportunity slip away, and finds his way into the end zone.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt, Charles, with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive? I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
On second and 11 now. Jones. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Jones finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Jones and Shepard with a connection there for Giants first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Saquon Barkley running right, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Jones. His throw incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Jones. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Here's Jamie Gillen now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
A first down throw for Heineke. That one caught by the tight end Bates. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup.
BRG, do you know?
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
When Leonard Williams was picked in the 2015 NFL Draft, I compared him to Merlin Olsen, and I got a lot of grief about it. Did you just see that play there? Did you see how he made that move and made that tackle? That was Merlin Olsen-esque there.
I just perked up when you said Merlin Olsen.
Yeah, a lot of people said, hey, that's too much, too far, and maybe it is early, but I think this guy has a chance of fulfilling that.
Third down, and they're going to try the jet sweep. Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on 3rd down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
Here's Tressway now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially
I gotta try that. I never tried it.
It's all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And a play fake, and now Heineke dancing to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Heineke now. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing. Heineke. And that is incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half. Incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
Sly able to put this one through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Gonna try, man. Gonna try to do what we do.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Jones. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
They run with Barkley on first down, and he gets about 5 out of it. Second down, here's Barkley again. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Now Jones. Pass complete, Galladay. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Jones to Galladay there for a Giant first.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
A first down carry for Barkley. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 47 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
That ball caught by Slayton. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Barkley will try to punch punch it in. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. He's going to get it again. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. Here's Jones. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Daniel Bellinger from a yard out. And the Giants have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Extra point try good by Gano. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled. Take it.
I have no clue. I don't even know what that is. People on plays lounge don't normally do that. Nah, we're good. Plays lounge people don't do that.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
A handoff to Barkley. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out in the running game.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Barkley. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways.
GG's.
And it led them to victory.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for his start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here we go.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Prescott tosses the out route here to Gallup. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across. We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the New York Giants. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Jones wants to throw to start things out here. He finds his man, complete. It's Hudson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for his start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Returning from his end zone is Ray McLeod. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's Christian McCaffrey. His pops was a Giant for 3 years. And some space here. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
And that's how you get started and open up a game. Really well-blocked play. Picked up a nice chunk of yardage. If you're the offensive line, that's exactly what you've talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control. And they gave their running back plenty of room to rumble.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Big play from a big man. Kayvon Thibodeau off the edge and dropping him behind the line. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 42. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field.
Here we go, here we go.
Once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner first down. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Hey, come on, come on.
2nd and 5 now. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end Kittle. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The kick by Gold is good, and the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones, open man is Galladay, complete. Nice see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield, guy who can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The former first-round pick, Eric Armstead, the one who got in there to make that play. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now Jones. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Shepard. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing, Jones. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. They go play action here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Jones. Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. Down to about the 22 here. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 3rd down, Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
Jones now throwing on 4th down. He will have the conversion and more than that. Touchdown, Giants. Chris Myrick, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Gano the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. 49er offense set to get this drive underway. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Garoppolo on first down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
To throw again on second down. Garoppolo. And the giant rush gets home as down it goes. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
And the fair catch is made. It's going to pin him back here at the 7-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Barkley. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Jones to throw on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
They're going to try and throw. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he is going to have the Giants first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
So a chance to breathe easier now. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. Up the middle with Barkley. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 51 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
They run with Barkley on first down, and he gets about 5 out of it.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Running left, it's Barkley. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Looking to throw on second down. Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Tanner Hudson, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point try good by Gano. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw complete here to Ayuk. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Giants. Longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Ready. Red, cycle.
And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready, ready. Check pitch. Ready.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Got it.
From midfield, here's Tua. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 2 big plays in succession, and the Dolphins on the move. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on. I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Tua completing this to Waddle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tua. And it's caught. And he's brought down. Tua to his Alabama teammate Waddle. First down, Miami.
Watch out now. 50 feet. Opposite. Green. Set.
Here's Mostert. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. Here's Tua. Out to the right here to Wilson. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jeff Wilson. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Bradley Chubb came in and got him.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Jones finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 17 yards and a Giant first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Barkley inside handoff. And he stopped immediately there. Christian Wilkins there defensively for the stop. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jones, he finds his man, complete. It's Hudson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation.
What up, champ?
Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Oh, I got a match. I'm about to quit up out of this. I got a match. Look like I got a match. So I'll just wait till you're ready up.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
And some room to maneuver. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory down at the 33. Meanwhile, Jones' throw brought in by Bellinger. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones, touchdown. Kenny Galladay on the touchdown throw from Daniel Jones. And the Giants are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ready up.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Come on, set.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
Mega. Set.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And the pressure gets to him again. Azeez Ojulari. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Ready, ready. Ready.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's got a man, complete. And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Tua going to throw. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Play action, now it's Tua. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Azeez Ojulari. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, really not much secret there. 3rd and long, Charles, and he was looking to throw the football. And I would imagine as a defender, you're kind of salivating in that spot, right?
You certainly are, because 3rd and long situations, they tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now you're actually able to dictate and understand what the offense is trying to do. You know where the first down marker is. You set your defense that way, and maybe you can be a little more aggressive in certain situations because of that. You start focusing on your coverage assignment, and when the ball's released, you break on it, and
touchdown, Giants! Kenny Galladay. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7.
I've been telling people, man, get them ags in your life, man. Freeform ags, baby. Get the freeform ag in your life.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I'm just going to enjoy them before Madden take them out. I know Madden's going to take them out because it's hard to stop them. It really is. If you got someone over 6'4", 6'5", yeah, GG's.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left out. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Jones throwing on first down. That's caught by Galladay. And he's brought down, but not.
See what I'm saying?
He reaches the 8-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
You got someone 6'4", 6'5", freeform that ball to him, high ball freeform. Man, especially if they back off. Oh, it's over.
Back to throw. Jones. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Gano's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now. 17-7. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Ready.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Here we go.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Strike 2. Set.
Tua, the final shot before half. Being chased out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the New York Giants and the San Francisco 49ers. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one, and we are underway from Santa Clara.
Here we go.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To throw is Garoppolo. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jalen Smith just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. A miserable start here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and very long. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone thought a safety was on the table, yet it happened. They cut him a back-to-back plays breaking through the line. No amount of evading was going to save him from a sack on either play, and on the last one, he ran too deep into the end zone to set up the safety.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete left side to Shepard. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Second and 5. On the ground, there's a Saquon Barkley. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. Throwing Jones. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 6. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Jones. He'll get this one to Galladay. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield. If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. There'll be some contact going on.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. First down carry for Barkley. Gets by him at the 25. He'll take it inside the 25.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, but now it's 3rd down.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
The Giants on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, Jones. He's got Bellinger. And out of bounds right around the 20. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
Here we go, here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time they surrendered to safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get. And it's just so strange to see that go up on the board. And then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again.
12, 12. White. 21.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowski to punt the football. This will be fielded at the 17. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run it again with Barkley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Jones on 3rd down. Oh, he brings it in off the deflection. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Jones now on 1st and 10. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones. It's hauled in by Shepard. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Jones. Open man is Galladay, complete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime.
I'm telling you, right, Champ? It's crazy, right? I screwed that up, man. I freaking screwed that up. I know, man. I'm trying to get him dizzy. We'll see how it goes. Stay tuned.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And he will not bring it out.
Yo, Champ, I spent hours in there. Hours. All I can tell you, man, freeform, man. Freeform is the gap divide. I'm telling you, man. All I'm doing is freeforming it. Back shoulder, whatever. It's just all freeform. Look at he doing all types of crazy stuff just because he don't even know how to take this. I don't blame him. Look, he got to jump. Oh.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Barkley. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's going to be batted down and will go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Here we go, here we go.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. McCaffrey on the counter. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
65, 65.
Garoppolo looks to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Here we go. 11, 11. 21, 21. 1, Omaha.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Giants are going to get the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And he'll get this to the 32.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Jones with a hit up and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. Here's McLeod on the return. A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we
The
go, here we go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway.
12.
And Charles, we've seen almost 3 full quarters now, and neither offense can really get it going. Neither has hit the end zone, and neither side seemingly can make that big play.
But the game hasn't been devoid of action because these two defenses, they've taken over and they've slugged it out. But I think you're exactly right. We're at that stage of the game now where one of these offenses, if they make a big play, that could be the difference.
So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
13. 21, 21. 11, 11.
Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. Got his target, Samuel. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 21, 21.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
21, 21.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 36. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain.
Here we go.
So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Twenty-one. Here we go. 13. 11.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 21. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Jet sweep. Garoppolo taps it forward. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. He will push his way down to about the 14. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Back to throw. Garoppolo. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jennings. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yes.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Here we go. 11.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Niners have taken a fourth quarter lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Here's Jones. And that's complete to Shepard. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Jones. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
So it all comes down to the right foot of Graham Gano. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This from long, very long range. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. From the 10.
Bam, I played it too close. That was fun. That was fun. That was fun. Yeah.
They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were
Yeah, man. Luckily, they boost my kickers' ratings because, yeah, Gano, you remember Gano? He's from Carolina. That whole Carolina-New York connection because they had, remember, we got Gettleman, who used to be our GM. So he brought over a bunch of his Carolina peoples throughout the years. And I'm glad we got Gano because he is clutch. But, yeah, man. Oh, shit. Let me get my money. Scott even sent me the money. That was fun. That was a fun game. Oh, FSU? Oh, wow. I didn't know he was a no. Damn. I like FSU because one of my good friends graduated from there back in the day. So yeah, he's an old head. But all he talked about was because he went to school with Peter Warwick and them. When Warwick was like the go-to receiver, it was like the how do you say it, the BMOC, big man on campus. Yep, he's always talking about Peter Warwick, the receiver. Yep, Peter Warwick that went to what team he played for? I think he went to the Bengals when He didn't have as much of a good NFL career as he did in college. People be nice in college. You know how it goes. But he remember like Peter Warrick was crazy. He also went to school with Charlie Ward, so that lets you know how old this guy is. And I met Charlie Ward in there. So yeah, shout out to FSU, man. Shout out to Gano. Did not know he was a nose. Shout out to the FSU connection. Whew. Let's see some. Hopefully they show some good highlights, man. I played it too close, man. This I don't know what he was looking at. I saw Kittle open too. I was like, oh, Kittle's open. He sent out both his running backs, and like Kittle's scoring a touchdown. That's a touchdown. And then you had Debo coming open right here. I don't know. That's why you always send the blitz, because you never know. And then right here, I came down to jam up Kittle. Look, boom. And that's his go-to guy. He ain't going no one else. Everyone's clamped up. Yeah. By the time he get off that jam, we put in two hands up like a prayer. Safety. Let's see. Yeah, I love that pressure, man. So this is like an example of the free form right here. So you see how I knew he was in cover 3. Well, I knew this guy was in a curl flat. Now, if they in a hard flat, I'm not going to throw it. But right as he backpedal, I know, okay, he's not going to. So I free form it. Back shoulder. See how he turned this way? Back shoulder. Boom. This is going to guarantee me like 4 to 6 yards each time. 4 to 6. And if they in man, it cooks man. Oh my God, it kills man. That play kills man. What play is this? Yeah, back shoulder, man. That's what I've been doing. I free form, even the high pass, back shoulder. Look, that's a back shoulder. Back shoulder, high pass. He turn around, and if you click on, it's over. That's what happens when you click on. Your DB dumbs out. Because you was talking about it. The DB dumbs out. So it's best not even to click on. That's the best defense. You can't click on. Or you put your curl flags like at 30 and, pray. But if you got 6'5", look, boom. And then he hits me, and he's still on his feet. That's ridiculous. Yeah, they're going to change that. I would say don't even bother learning it. They're going to take that out of there, man. Because I'm teabagging people. What play is this? This is luck. Nah, that's luck. He got his hands on it. I back shouldered it. He grabbed it, but he got hit. So yeah, but that's luck. I shouldn't have got that. Okay, let me show you one of my favorite plays. All right, man, this is another one I got in the lab. You see how he's jammed up? If they jam, do you have it on infinite? Oh, yeah, I do. I got on infinite, but I got the speed at 3. So no matter what, it's not going to go way out to the bleachers or way out to the sidelines. The speed's on 3, so it's not going to go far. Start off at 1, see how that works. I keep it on infinite. Most people, I want to say, do near. They do near, and near, and that's it. But I don't like near because I want them real back shoulder fades. So if they jam you now, right? Like how he jams me here, it's a back shoulder. No one really know about this. I found this out in the lab, just being in the lab all day. Look at this. He's jammed up. I saw it. Back shoulder. Look at that. No defense for that. I'm sorry. Unless you back off. You got to back off. They don't even know what hit him. Usually people don't even know what hit him. They're like, what the hell was that? Yeah, but back shoulder right here. And I get this animation. Boom. You jam up, you're going to be in trouble. Don't jam me. That's why he started playing cover 2. He had to come up out of it. He had to go back to zone real quick. Because this is going to happen all day. I see that press. I throw the back shoulder. I'll hold the button down to like, what's that? 7 o'clock? Yep. Throw it over there. Boom. And he could break tackles too. I just held X. He'll break that tackle and be out. Shoot, it's crazy. What else happened? I think that's it. Yeah, he pretty much got the one run though. I couldn't run the ball. You know, they got like the best defense. What happened here? Who did I had open? I had Saquon. I didn't I didn't hit the 7 o'clock position. I'm lucky that wasn't a pick. I just hit circle, but I didn't do the back shoulder. You can tell by the way he's catching it. Usually when you do the back shoulder, they turn the opposite way. But yeah. And another thing, man, he could have killed me, man. He just, you know, he got pressure here, but he didn't see people. I know there was people open. He just ain't see them. He got no offense. And right here, yeah, right here, look. He got a touchdown. Look at Ayuk, number 11. Ran into the bunch. I don't know what my man's doing. Someone help me explain what my man's doing here. It's man-to-man defense. What is that? Stop and go. Why are you doing that? It's not like he did a fake. He just took off. My man just stopped. Like, why? Had a touchdown, though. He throw in a double coverage. And no one could catch the ball, but that's all right. This one right here, what happened here? Oh, I just ran it, yeah. Just wanted to get the run open. Just wanted him to get worried about the run, but he knew he was pushing his players out. Let me see if I can see it. I got to show you. He was putting his players out because he hated what I was doing. He saw what I was doing, and he tried to do anything to stop it. People get desperate. And he was pushing his guys back, his curl flats back, so I couldn't throw the Aggies up. Yeah, but he had a good drive, man. He had a great drive. Great drive. But yeah, they blocked up like crazy. You know, they got a great line. Great line. They look, everyone's on the floor. Like, he takes him out. 51's like dancing. Yeah. Yeah, man. What happened? How did he get 20? Oh, so I friggin'. Yeah, it's crazy. And check this out. I do a friggin' ag play. That O-line is crazy. Yes, sir. So look, he's moving his. Look where he puts his linebackers now, because he's so concerned about the curl flat, not the flats I was throwing at him. So he's throwing his linebackers way out here. Way out here. And I think he did it on the other side too. My bad. I'm freaking up the camera. He throws his DB. He puts him way out here. So I said, bet. I'm running out of time, so I'm like, yo, I got to make a big play. Usually you can only ag with someone 6'4", 6'5". Well, I said, you know what? That's why it took so long, because I was trying to get Kenny Galladay there, because he's 6'4". But they wouldn't allow it, and I wanted him to think I was going to run it again, because I was staying on his package, and yep. So he didn't fall for it. He put everyone in cover 4. But once I passed him, I said, I got a chance. Throw it right now. Right now, I got to throw it right here. Got to throw it right here. Because you want to throw it right as they turn, as they backpedal. Once they backpedal, then you got a chance. So, yep. Boom. Yep. And he did the worst thing. Like I said, you got to let the computer do it, because the computer could defend it. Most people want to make a play, and I like that. Let them make a play. Let them click on and try to make a play. And he did. He clicked on, but I got more control. Look at he's jumping, turning around. Like, nah, you ain't picking that. Come on, that's not even logical. So that was a big play. That's what won the game. That's it. I ag to win it. Yep. What the heck happened to his arm? Guy looked like he got bleached. Oh, that must be the sun. Okay, that's the sun, I guess. Yep. But yeah, champ. 56 yards. Thanks for sticking around, man. It was fun. It was a good game, all in all. We both played a bad game. Let's see these stats. Yeah, no one threw picks. That's great. It was such a conservative game. Game was super conservative. He only threw 48 yards. Because he kept trying to run, but my run D was stout. My run D was stout today. It was like, no, not today. Yeah, he only got 6 yards. 6 yards. He was trying hard. Debo got more yards than CMC. I knew it. I was like, yo, most people pick San Fran. They trying to run the ball. I didn't do good either, and I fumbled. Luckily, my man picked it up. Yeah, Shepard definitely came through. Played the game. It was such a conservative game. We got the win. Yeah, he got mad. He didn't even want to pay. He just stormed out. He stormed out the room. Grabbed his purse and left. Oh my God, it's 2 o'clock. Alright. I'm out, man. Y'all be safe. Y'all be good. Y'all be easy.